Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Markye, the coolest nerd, coolestnerd.net. Back. It's been a minute actually since I've been on camera, man. I guess really just streaming stuff and I don't know, man. Getting through the holidays and all this, just regular stuff that we all been going through, man. But it's a new year, 2018, and we got a lot. I mean, a lot of stuff coming up, man. It seems like it's gonna be a pretty big year. I mean, I don't know what year isn't a big year these days. Right now, man, I'm just gonna talk about just a few things, man. Really, this is what I've been playing. Different stuff that y'all might want to know about. I mean, I have some things I want to review. I'm just a lot of different games, man, and I'm trying to push through all the stuff I got for the holidays. All the stuff that I caught on sale Black Friday, different things like that. So I'm still consistently playing NBA Live 18. Still playing Assassin's Creed Origins, trying to finish that up. Playing Uncharted Lost Legacy, Shadow of War, Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm playing the DLC, Frozen Wilds, Near Automata. I mean, just so much, man. It's just games on games on games. Really just trying to focus. I'm playing through the Resident Evil DLC, now the Hero DLC, and then the trying to move to the whatever the Zoe DLC is called. So playing that as well. So yeah, man, just really a lot. It's really a lot. But I'm grinding, man. I'm pushing through. I kind of got off of Destiny 2, which I think a lot of people have. I will go back to it. I'm not done with Destiny by any means, but I did have to take a hiatus really to get, to take care of these other games, basically, to get through those. So shout out to Bungie. I know you're kind of going through it right now, but I'm still with you. Other than that, man, I did go out to PSX. For those that don't know or haven't paid attention to just Instagram, things like that. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. It's at the nerdiest cool. Same thing on Twitter. But yeah, we did go out to PSX. Had a great time out there. It was my first time going out to PSX. Got some great things, some giveaways and different things like that. Talked to some developers. Played some great games. Lost Soul aside, something that just pops up in my head. But played a whole lot of stuff, man. Pretty much everything I could get my hands on at PSX, I did play and enjoyed pretty much all of it, man. I don't know that I played one bad game at all. So shout out to all the developers that were at PSX. We appreciate you. Keep working hard, man, because I know a lot of that stuff that was at PSX was 2018 stuff. No specific release dates, but a lot of stuff is definitely coming out this year. So, and some stuff has already released. So yeah, more and more games, man. More and more games. They don't stop at all. But yeah, Anaheim, like I said, PSX was great. Something else, some news I actually saw today was, and this might be a week old for all I know, but I saw it today. So the ACC Vive, they actually got a new version of that coming out. It's like the ACC Vive Pro or something to that effect, man. Y'all can go look it up. But it looks pretty nice. It is like a mixed reality VR headset. So like all the other PC headsets that are coming out now have the cameras on the outside as well. So it's like a mixed reality joint, and it does have the built-in headphones, which are 3D audio, so that's cool. So they're catching up with the PSVR on that standpoint. Apparently, all the other hardware is compatible with the new headset, so like the sensors and the joysticks or whatever, the motion controllers, they're compatible. So they're making it to where you can buy just the headset with the headphones. The actual, and this is probably the biggest selling point, is it's going to be a higher fidelity. So each screen is going to be like 28 by 16, like 2800 by 16, something around there, instead of whatever it was before. It's like double or triple or something crazy. So you may be looking at a much better VR experience with that, which is what I would assume that the PSVR 2 or like the Oculus 2, if they do that, definitely doing a PSVR 2 at some point, there will be or have that same type of fidelity, so much higher resolution as far as the screens in the headset go. So it's something I'm looking forward to what they price it at. I'm not gonna purchase it. I'll let you know that right now. I don't see any reason to have two different VR headsets, and that's just me. I mean, it is pretty expensive, and with something like the Vive, you just released a year and a half ago. You're bringing out another one already. If I was a Vive owner, I'd be kind of upset because it was already expensive. But at the same time, I mean, you are happy that they are moving forward with the technology, so we appreciate that. But I'm sure, despite PlayStation having the ideas of a PSVR 2, I can't see it coming out at least till, I would say maybe holiday of this year. But I mean, honestly, what, the PSVR came out the year before last? Am I wrong? Is it 20? Was it 2016? Yeah, 18, 2 years, maybe. I could see that, maybe a holiday, or possibly even a spring or something like that of 19. Because spending $400 on that headset, getting 2 years out of it, that's justifiable. But spending $600, $800 on a headset and getting a year and a half out of it, I don't see that. I don't see that at all. Or I guess it may be around 2 years by the time it's released. So, but still, I mean, it's a much different price point, much higher price point, and you're trying to do it all over again. So I don't know. Maybe if you just bought the headset, maybe it's only going to be like $400 just for the headset. Maybe you'll come out okay. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully HTC can keep that price down for you guys that do want that headset or already have a Vive, and that'll be pretty cool, man. Like I said, anything to push that VR culture forward, man. I'm good with it either way. I'm not a hater at all. Let's see. So I heard about that Vive news. So that was, it's interesting. What else did I hear? Oh man, Metal Gear Survive. So this is something I actually saw some gameplay on like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And I was pretty shocked. I mean, y'all gotta let me know what you think, maybe in the comments or something. But I personally was pretty shocked by what I saw. I fully expected this game to be garbage, like garbage. Like I wasn't thinking about buying it. They're playing, messing with the name of Metal Gear. There's no Kojima involved. And I'm a Metal Gear fan to the heart, man. I love Metal Gear Solid. So to make a game that doesn't have Snake in it, that is, really, I mean, it's in that universe. Obviously, it has something to do with it, but it's not really. You know what I mean? So it sounded weird when they put the idea out there, and then they kind of disappeared for a while, and we didn't see anything. And all of a sudden, this stuff came up, this footage, or whatever the case, and I'm pleasantly surprised, man. I honestly think it'll be a legit game. I mean, it's priced at $39.99, so they're not trying to hide. They're not trying to, just because of the name, hit us with the oh, it's Metal Gear, you gotta pay $60. So I commend Konami on lowering that price point. And from what I've seen, as far as the gameplay goes, it's kind of like a mixture of Metal Gear, Dying Light, because of the zombies, I think, and then like oh man, I had this in my mind. I can't. Dying Light, Metal Gear, and I mean, even saw some elements of like building. So kind of like a Fortnite, kind of in a way too. But also, oh man, I had something else in my head. Can't think of what it is, man. But it definitely some elements taken from a lot of different games, or at least a few different games, and they're all very interesting. As far as the survival elements, the crafting elements, obviously the fighting. I mean, the graphics look good. I don't know, man. I can't find anything really wrong with it. I mean, obviously we want to see what the story's like and stuff like that. But as far as the gameplay itself, what I've seen, it looks to be like a game that it could prove to be a lot of hours, depending upon how you want to play it. And I mean, it could just be a good game. I mean, it might not be great. You know, it's not probably not a Metal Gear 10, you know, score type game, but I mean, a solid 7.58 maybe. It looks that way. It's coming out soon. I think February is slated for, and at $40, man. I mean, you're talking, you know, Gamers Club Unlocked or Amazon. You're looking at $32. I'm probably gonna get that at $32. So, yeah, man. I think, you know, maybe a lot of people may want to take a look at it. I think it's gonna be big as far as streams go. I will be, you know, day one probably streaming it. So if y'all want to just stay tuned to the YouTube channel, man, stay tuned and check that out. Whatever the date is that it's released, I do have the new calendar up on the website on thecoolestnerd.net. So anything, you know, that y'all looking forward to from now till April is definitely up. Everything that's been announced anyway. We will continue to make sure that we get those dates up for anything that is announced in the future. I know we got some conferences and things coming up. I think PAX South is coming up soon, late January. We got some real big game releases. I'm so psyched about Dragon Ball FighterZ. I couldn't even tell you. Like, I will do the unboxing for the collector's edition to that. It comes out the 26th. The beta is actually being released on the 13th for people who pre-ordered the game, the 14th for those who haven't, or what have you. It's the 14th through the 16th, I think, is the date. So that Dragon Ball, if you haven't played it yet, if you weren't at, you know, I don't know, E3, I think it was the last place you could play it. If you weren't there, then you got your opportunity here coming up. They announced the fighters for that. You know, it includes like Nappa and, you know, obviously Goku, Vegeta. I think Beerus is in there, so quite a few of them. I think something like eight or 10 fighters that you'll be able to fight within the beta, so that's pretty sweet. Definitely looking forward to that more than pretty much anything in January. But Monster Hunter World is coming out in January. Not, or doesn't seem to be my cup of tea. I did play that at PSX. I enjoyed it. I have played the beta, and it's okay. I just don't think it's for me. But I know it has a big fan base, and a lot of people are going to get that game. And I know they're really looking forward to it. I actually was kind of relieved that I didn't like it as much, because having to get that on the same day as Dragon Ball would have been kind of a bit much, I think. So there's that. And we do have The Impatient. Oh my gosh, really looking forward to that. Did not get to play that at PSX. The Impatient on PSVR. So that is another super massive game, you know, Until Dawn, guys. So that's coming out January 23rd. So I get to play that a little bit before Dragon Ball comes out. Also, Super Street Fighter 5, whatever, Ultimate Double Super Triple Combo Edition, whatever it is coming out. And I'm looking forward to that, because I think it's a free upgrade for people who have Street Fighter 5. So, you know, more characters, what have you. So that's pretty sweet. Looking forward to that. Something like the 16th, which is next Tuesday. So some good things coming out in January, man. So we'll, like I said, the calendar's up. We'll continue to keep you posted. And whatever I get, you guys will see it via Instagram, Twitter, streams on YouTube, whatever it is. We got some new merchandise coming out. The Coolest Nerd hoodies. Did a couple, you know, simple designs. I know I'm pretty simple, man. I like to have something with the Coolest Nerd on it. It ain't nothing extravagant. Maybe I'll do something crazy later that y'all can pick up. But if you want one, I might do some giveaways actually later this month, as well as if you want to order one, just hit me up through Instagram or Twitter. Either way, they're $30 a piece. Nothing crazy, man. We got the hats available, so just let me know. Other than that, man, I don't know, man. I guess I'm gonna get back on these games, get to updating this website. But stay tuned to the Coolest Nerd YouTube channel. Stay tuned to the Coolest Nerd website, Twitter, Instagram @the nerdiest cool. Till next time. Shut up and play.